Hello YouTube, it's Cabalist66. I'm bringing to you a little video that I put together. This is the Ryefield Models Tiger 1 kit, which is fairly new, and there were certain things about this model that it was overall a great build. By far the most difficult part of the kit was the tracks. The tracks are individual links, and they come with the pins that you insert, kind of like the way the Meng ones work. And they have the right pins and the left pins, and you glue them on, and when they dry you snip the sprue off, and you end up with a workable track. Now, I have seen these tracks on sale by themselves for about $40. And considering this kit cost me $54.95. The bulk of the kit, I would say, is going to the tracks. Because if the tracks are $40 and the whole Tiger is $54, then you're paying $14 for the Tiger. The tracks were great. The guide horns have to be glued individually, which is a chore within itself. It took me about a weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings, to put the tracks together. And I'm talking from snipping them off the sprue, to cleaning them up, to gluing them together, to putting the guide, the horns on. It took about 3 evenings worth of work for me, and the instructions are pretty clear. There is a lot of photo etch that you can use, and luckily you don't have to use it, because the clasps that hold the tools on are photo etch replacements, and you have to shave them off and put together the photo etch parts and glue them. I'm no good with photo etch, so I just kept with the plastic parts. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Let me show you my Tiger. As you guys are probably going to see right away, I did not paint mine in German colors. And you say, wait a minute, nobody but the Germans used Tigers. This is true. The Imperial Japanese Army purchased 2 Tigers from Nazi Germany during the war. They purchased the plans for the Tigers, 2 working prototypes to copy and build from, and maintenance materials, so on and so forth, for an insane amount of yen. The Germans then packed aboard the Tigers onto a U-boat, and the U-boat was sunk in the Pacific on its way to Japan. So, this is a what-if tank. As you can see, the tracks are the most difficult part of the kit. The suspension is workable. Each one of the wheels will rotate individually. Let me see if I can get you guys a little closer in there. And there's the back of the tank. Now, I do want to say I made a little construction error when I was building this tank, and that was because I'm building it at 5 o'clock in the morning. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers have probably already noticed what I did wrong. Yes, it's the hatch on top. It should be off to an angle, not directly to the back. As you guys can see, I did mine directly to the back. This tank is not 100% complete yet because I have a Japanese tank crew en route that I'm going to put on this tank. And once it gets here, I'm going to put them together and mount them, one in there and one in here. This side is the driver's hatch and the commander's hatch, and the national emblem was hand painted, and all the pictures that I've seen of the Japanese national emblem on tanks were rough around the edges, and I tried to replicate that as best I could. And there he is. This is my Tiger 1, which is the IJA Type 6 heavy tank. The Japanese Tiger. The photo etch grills are exquisite. And there's photo etch for the top of the air filters. As you guys can see, I didn't mount the belts that go on the side of the Tiger. I figured. As you can see, the paint is pretty chipped, worn off. The Japanese army was not about keeping things up to snuff. They were just keeping things running. And let me see if I can get this camera to focus on a little bit more close-ups. Now this and the camera is looking to me like it's looking like a gap from the camera, but it's not. It actually has, can I say, it actually sticks up that far. It's supposed to. Whoops, I always do that, guys. I apologize. And let me see if I can give you a close-up of the running gear. Like I said, each one of these wheels is mounted on a torsion bar that actually moves. Let me see if I could show you with one hand. Yeah, there they go. And these tracks were very difficult for me to fit on there. Now, like I said, it's not 100% done. I've got a diorama planned for it, and whether it's going to be sand-based or ground-based, dirt-based, is going to tell me what color I'm going to weather it with. And you guys might be saying, wow, it looks pretty weathered already. And yes, it does. It does indeed. But here we go. There it is, guys. My IJA Heavy Tank Type 6, also known as the German Tiger 1. Another project I've got coming is I've got a Japanese Panther that I've got underway, and I've got a King Tiger. Now these two were never purchased by the Japanese. This is purely a what if scenario. Right now in Japan, the big modeling craze is the what if for the Japanese army, and everybody's modeling King Tigers in Japanese colors. You can get hobby magazines from Hobby Link Japan for about $10, and while they are in Japan, in Japanese, they do have lots of pictures that you can look at and pretty much figure out what's going on. But okay, I'm gonna cut it here. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think about my Tiger. I should say my Heavy Tank Type 6. Alright guys, thanks a lot. You've been epic, and I'll see you next time.